And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Pippen. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Embiid in at the four-man position. Now here's Leonard. Good D by James.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Over Leonard. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and
length. Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from LeBron. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Now here's SGA in transition. Stops, pops, he gets it in there.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard. Back to Chamberlain. Shoots over Shaq. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Leonard.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Pippen. There's the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Now here's SGA. Left side, O'Neal. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Wembanyama passes to James. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by the Spurs. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Antetokounmpo finds Pippen. Outside Leonard. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Wembanyama looking it over. O'Neal is double. Wembanyama passes to SGA. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Pass to Leonard. Embiid with the screen on O'Neal. From deep, Antetokounmpo. San Antonio again missing. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. James has a two-pointer. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trying to end the drought. Shot is good that time.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Such a wide open look.
Now, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Now Pippen. Still yet to score. The Spurs need to get a shot off here, and the basket is good.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Pippen. SGA, that's a two-pointer. Can't nail the jumper. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo is out there with Embiid. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. Now here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. To the middle. It's deflected. Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And he makes the first.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
SGA against Pippen, and a wide open look for James. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Pippen, the pass to Embiid. Giannis against Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And the Spurs with possession here. 6-point game. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 6. And here's Embiid. Takes the 3 from way outside. Joel Embiid.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds O'Neal. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Chamberlain against Abdul-Jabbar. And a wide open look for SGA. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Chicago leading. LeBron outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Embiid pulls it down. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Leonard the pass to Pippen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Pippen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Rebound by Pippen. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Pippen. Off the inbound, no good. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 2, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard the bounce pass. Pippen for 3. Again, the miss by Pippen. Chicago with the ball. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout with the timeout. .112 left in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid sets the pick for Pippen. San Antonio again missing. James kicks to SGA. Back to James. Outside, SGA. No good. His 5th missed shot from the field. He's made 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Chamberlain. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Giannis driving to the rim. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Spurs lead by 2.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis. And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
O'Neal is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kareem, and it's LeBron in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. San Antonio leading. Embiid dishes to Giannis. Pass to Leonard. Embiid with the screen on LeBron. To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
San Antonio ball.
And the Spurs with possession. The lead is 2. Pass to Embiid. Now Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Back to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to LeBron. Back to SGA. He had a nice open look right there. SGA's got 8 points.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Please welcome to the floor, your incredible.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. Back to Leonard. Pulls up on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is James. He's covered by Leonard. Back to SGA. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. Antetokounmpo passes to Leonard. Over James. And it's Leonard missing. Chicago leading. Pass to SGA. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Wembanyama, no good. And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Pippen going inside. It's blocked by Shaq. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Here's Giannis.
And it's Wembanyama's size that makes him a potent defensive presence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And here's Leonard from 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Leonard against LeBron. The open shot by SGA. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter. San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
One more round of applause for your 3-1-2 crew. I see him.
SGA against Pippen. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo dishes to Pippen. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. At the elbow, it's James. The strength and power of James down low.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Pippen. Embiid is out there with Chamberlain. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Leonard in at the 2.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
That free throw, no good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Wembanyama passes to SGA. LeBron with the screen on Pippen. LeBron outside. Back to SGA. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Spurs. Chamberlain got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now, here's Pippen. A three from Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to SGA. Back to LeBron. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Second team foul.
The Spurs with the lead. Pippen with it. Pass to Chamberlain. Giannis outside. Embiid the screen. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And here is LeBron. A three-pointer is right on target.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. All alone. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Shooting for San Antonio, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Pippen.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Bulls trail by 3. O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Timeout, Spurs.
It's T-shirt time, everyone. Who wants one?
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Chicago. James against Leonard. LeBron fakes his way through.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Now Antetokounmpo. Now Embiid, 6 to shoot. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Chicago leading. SGA on the drive. Outside O'Neal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen with the steal. Drives to the hoop. Oh, the dunk!
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
Pippen against SGA. 1:06 left in the game. 5 on the clock. Now James. Leonard with the steal. They're running. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Outside O'Neal. Now SGA. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. Shot clock at 6. LeBron powering in, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Here's San Antonio. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Pippen with the steal, and now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. James looking it over. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Team is in penalty. At the line for the Spurs, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. he's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Wembanyama fires. And so it's the Spurs with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
it's Charlotte to start out. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with James. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Pippen. Back to James. Lets it go from the wing. O'Neal pulls it in.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Curry from deep three-point land. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Going inside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Nice shot from the wing.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. The open shot by James. Gets an open look and hits it.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Pippen. Back to Leonard. Over SGA. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Back to Pippen. Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. James outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Curry. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Wide open look. Again, the Spurs score.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
2 minutes.
James outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry over Leonard. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Pippen. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Leonard, good.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Charlotte trailing. Now here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. James goes in. Power it home. Oh, wow.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the wing. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. SGA's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
James outside. One second left. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Stephen Curry getting it done for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the floor for Charlotte, we've got LeBron James. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Leonard in at the 2-guard spot. Here's James. Pass to Leonard. To the left wing. Here's Pippen. O'Neal pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Still no points. The 3 from Curry. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Leonard. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Curry passes to SGA. Over to the left wing, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pippen with it, now guarded by Curry. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Clock at 6. Here's James. Drops it in from 14 feet away. James has got 11 points.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now O'Neal. Pass to SGA. Rebounded by Pippen. James outside. 3-pointer. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
From deep in three-point land, when LeBron commits to a shot, even that far away from the hoop, no stopping.
Abdul-Jabbar. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The Hornets with a lead. Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's James. 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Curry. Give him 8. Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jumper. 10 points for him.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. There's a minute 59 left in the first half. James outside. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Trading the lead back and forth, Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Curry's got 12.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Pippen, pass to James. And the three off target. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Back to Curry. Let's go with a 3. Curry buries the triple.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
It's James on the wing. Launches a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
They set the screen. Wembanyama, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's SGA outside. SGA knocks down a 3.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
James with the ball. 17 points in the game. Will it go? Oh, back at you. LeBron.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center and get ready for the Manhattan shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
James outside. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Outside, SGA. On the wing, SGA. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pippen, pass to James. There's a screen. That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Left side Curry. The 3 is up. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Hornets trail by 5. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The 3, James. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's SGA. He's got 11. Curry gets the bucket.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a three on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Timeout call, the Hornets.
Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
And he lobs it up. Curry with a steal. Outside, SGA. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry fires from deep. Rebounded by LeBron.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Pippen, pass to James. Pure from three-point range. James has got 26 points.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry. Leonard defending. And the basket by Curry.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. James outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. It's stolen. Pippen outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Count it. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And a deep three from Curry. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Leonard for the lead. Leonard beyond the line.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Pippen. No points yet. Back to James. Over Wembanyama. James can't get it to go. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Spurs out in front, up 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Charlotte, James is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Pippen in at the 1. Here's Curry. Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. Wing shot on the way. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Buries it from 3. James has got 11 points here in the second half.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. No one near him. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Curry's got 24 points.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
And the basket by Pippen.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's SGA. Back to Curry. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. 26 points for him.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Leonard. Leonard in transition.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Charlotte trailing. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now Leonard to take the lead. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Leonard against Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the long ball, no good. James against Wembanyama. Pippen outside. Now James. Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Screen by O'Neal. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Oh, it's off! Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Now James. Oh, it misses!
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Curry up top. Lots of room. Oh, a perfect jumper.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Here's Charlotte. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. Now James. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 misses. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Now here's SGA, defended by Pippen. James with a steal. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
The Spurs call time. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander fires, buries it from outside.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called, Hornets. Pippen outside. Here's James. 16 feet out. No, it's off target. The Spurs call time. Now we might have the previous play is looking for a review of the last second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of this review now.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
And even though he had it right from the start, great idea to double check it, especially when it comes to a game winner.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.